Welcome to my 45-hour review for SCAD's MFA painting program. I'm Maggie Ranstra, and this is my 45-hour review show at the Holland Area Arts Council. Simplicity and the Serendipity. Simplicity in the Serendipity. I'll read my artist statement to you now. In this body of work, I strive to regard in my paintings, my masks, and my sculptures the mundane events in a mundane life that can sometimes prove to be serendipitous moments, much more important than they first appear. Last fall, I was learning how to photograph sporting events. I was asked by my son's cross-country coach if I would take on the role of the team photographer. The dad, who did it the year prior, was very good at it, and so these were enormous shoes to fill. I had no idea what I was doing, but I figured I could learn. And one day, I accidentally took a photo of the grass. I liked the picture, so I kept it. And a month later, or so, I was asked to create 100 different greens by my professor at SCAD. Serendipitously, I remembered the photo. I knew exactly what I wanted to make with all that green paint. I knew I wanted to paint it huge. And when I first thought of creating the grass painting, the skeptic in my mind thought people might laugh or giggle and wonder, why is she making all that grass? But instead of succumbing to the negative thoughts, I continued to follow the idea. I wanted to see what would happen and where it would take me. I loved the result of the painting and how one thing led to another. And so I created another grass painting. And this is bluegrass. And then another grass painting, a little bit smaller. And I played with these versions. The events that led to making the grass out of clay, these sculptures, were serendipitous as well. And what these sculptures symbolize for me is another example. I went to visit a friend of mine who also owns the West Michigan Clay Company, where I buy my clay for school and my home studio. I have not purchased much clay for my home studio since I started my painting program. But over the years, he has become a friend. His wife had been very ill for a long time, and she passed away right after Thanksgiving. I got to thinking about his medical bills, funeral costs, and the emotional loss of losing the love of your life for 30 years. So I ordered a slab roller. For some reason, I felt the urge to buy one. I had no plans for it at the time. They're quite expensive, and I rationalized that I needed it. So I went to visit him, and I picked up my purchase and paid my condolences. With my new slab roller came a free extruder, so I could make these sculptures. I had everything I needed when the idea came to turn the grass paintings into grass sculptures. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop and start again.
That's really good.
Okay, so, while visiting, I also asked to see a clay gnome that he had posted online. It was a perfect match to the gnome someone had left on the porch of my gallery. Why am I getting teary? On the porch of my gallery 3 years ago. The two gnomes are made from the same mold, and so I had to purchase his gnome. It was much more expensive than I usually spend on artwork at this time in my life anyway. It was right before Christmas and lots of other bills, but I just had to have that gnome. I was able to buy it because I had earlier in the month sold a big painting. And I really feel like when I buy work, or someone buys my work and I support somebody else, it's really very cyclical. But owning a gallery was a dream that did not turn out to be as fun as I had romanticized it to be. Closing the gallery made way to begin this MFA in painting program at Savanna College of Art and Design. Earning an MFA was something I had always aspired to do, but thought that it was out of reach for me. The path and the floral paintings remind us to make plans and to prepare, but also just to enjoy the little and big moments along the way. Acknowledging that grass moments happen. The grass sculptures and paintings all symbolize this serendipity, faith, and our connection. When we follow our thoughts and ideas, often offer our love and help when we can, magical things can happen. Sometimes they are little magical moments. We may miss them if we're not open and paying attention and aware. And sometimes they are big and they change the whole trajectory of your life and your whole world. In the winter, we know the grass will grow again, and in the spring, we step on it and we take it for granted. And sometimes we lay on it and look up at the sky and daydream. So here's my show that nobody will get to see. But I made some masks, so hopefully some can come and see the grass, or lay on it and daydream,